Welcome, where we are going to try to close out the 7 o'clock turn for At Any Cost. Let's go ahead, no fluff, let's get started. 4 activation, 4 chips left in the cup. Chips, why do I keep calling them chips? Will somebody shoot me? Okay, chits, G-I-C-H-I-T, chit. Okay, here's the next chit pull, here we go. And it is the Moulin au Café. Which is not going to be much use for us if we don't get to activate another unit. 3 chits in the cup. The next one to be pulled is the 6th Cavalry. What can we do with that? And let us be aggressive. Q. I wonder if I did that last time when I was doing some charges here. I'm not sure. But we're going to go ahead and do a charge. And, ow, where were you? No, nubbit. That's the problem with these boots. I think you were there. And there we go. Back to normal. And we're going to try to get this guy to charge. He, of course, has to roll against his cohesion to do it. Not a problem. So, that will be a charge. 1, 2, and he will suffer some defensive fire. It's actually 2 brigades he's going after, so he may have got himself in a little trouble here because they're going to be rolling on the, what do you call that, 14 to 15 column. Yeah. That's the wrong dice, and we double rolled. 5, 5, and the 5 is good enough for a, what do you call it? A casualty hit. And flip this guy. He takes the casualty hit. And he's committed to charging. I forgot to fire. I forgot I had an artillery unit here. Yeah, we're going to go ahead and fire that. I'm not going to choose this target. That would be cheese. So we will fire at this one. Shot on the 4 column. Yeah, it's worth it. Fire. 8 to 1. That's going to be nothing. And that's the fire phase. No one else is going to fire. No one else is going to move. And so we're going to go straight to the assault. And here is the only assault we have available. And as usual, another cavalry charge is looking to be ill-advised as we roll on the -3 table. 8. So the defender will lose unless he opts to not retreat and take a morale hit. I think he's going to go ahead and do that. I think I can do it to either one. It doesn't matter. Like so. And so the attacker has to take a hit. And retreat probably is his best option. So that's what he'll do. Dunk. And that is the assault. That is his, that's the activation for the 6th Cavalry. We have 2 left in the old thing here. And finally, the 4th Corps will get to activate. And it is time for our assault. That is what is going to happen. 1, 2, 3. Everything is in command. Very good. We are in sight of this. Well, wait a minute. Let me double check here. Yep, and I love my little Seamer ruler there. You can see right through it and check the LOS very nicely with it. And yes, the 4th Corps artillery does have a shot at them. They are at extended range, so that's going to half it. Unfortunately, we're at 5 rather than, but we're shooting at cavalry, which is always good. Shot on the 5 column. Fire! That is junk. Well, it is a morale test, but you know the morale dice didn't pan out. All right, so I'm debating here how I should go about a siege of. What do you think about this? My main issue is this is a very tough brigade with big cohesion, and he's sitting in hasty works. It's going to be very tough to crack, and I've been thinking of pouring fire onto him, but But I wonder if it would be better to pour fire into this cavalry unit, this headquarters and whatnot, and artillery. And if I can force them out of this part of Mars Latour, I have a good attacking point from there to work on him. It's a tough choice. I think I'm gonna do that. I think we're just gonna concentrate fire here and see where we go from there. First to fire will be, there's a 2 here. Yeah, actually he's only 1 because he's shaken. And there's a 4 underneath for a total of 5 strength points. Firing into that hex. It's only a 3, but we're gonna go for it. 4-1, nothing. Ugh. I forgot earlier was somebody got a low ammo result on some defensive fire. You have to apply it to the larger unit there, and it ended up not making a difference because we missed. The French missed. So there, and there. That corrects the error. Okay. Well, now it's time to fire again. Here. What do we got in here? We got a brigade of 6. And hopefully we have a Mitrailleuse under the... Yep, we're going to combine both of those, and we may have to go Moulin au Café on them. I don't know. Actually, we're going to just fire the brigade, and we're going to use the Moulin au Café on him for a 3-column shift. It evens out if you put the Mitrailleuse in there, but this is probably the only chance we'll get to use that chip. We're otherwise going to shit. There it is again. And you got to use it or lose it. Here we are in the 8 to 9 column, and the brigade fires. Not bad. Hang on here. Yes, we have inflicted casualty hits. All right, so for once the French are actually able to make some effective fire and will blast the cannons and really reduce them. And put our cavalry back. And the HQ. Okay, that was good fire. But we're not done because we also have a Mitrailleuse in here, and he will fire on the 4 column. Only on the 2 column, but we'll try it. We fire. Oh, another good shot. 7 and a 10, and the 7 will make a morale test, and the 10 is certainly going to do something. Yes, the morale checks are going to disrupt the artillery and shake the cavalry under there. And we're not done with this stack yet because there's also an artillery for 3 strength points. That's looking even less likely. Yeah, that's all the way in the back here, but who knows. 8 and a 7. Oh, just misses it. Too bad. Gonna put some more damage on him. Okay. All right, we have brigade and Mitrailleuse here going to fire in as well. Total of 6 SP. And here comes the 4-column shot. Garbage. Absolute garbage. Okay. There's also an artillery shot for 3, and so it's going to be all at the back end of the column here, but oh well. Whoa, 9. That's a morale test, but the morale dice does not cover us. That's all the fire combat, and it is on to movement. And here we're going to do a little fun. Have a little fun with cavalry. Oh, I gotta roll to see if we charge first. Cavalry. Okay, so we roll. You gotta roll a 6 or less. 7. Gee, thanks a lot. Well, I'm gonna do it even without the charge bonus. What I'm gonna do is this. Oh, he was over here, didn't he? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And we're going to go after this guy, even though we're going to get smeared, but we kind of serve as a block for the line of sight for cannon fire. Or would it make more sense to be here? Let me think about it. I think right here is actually better. It would have been the same number of spaces, so it doesn't matter. He's going to take some serious canister fire. In fact, this is going to be brutal. Yeah, here comes the canister fire. Oh, all the way on the back end there. He's just got to survive. That's all I want him to do. Boom, double 6. Hey, double 6 is going to be on low on ammo, but the 6, of course, is going to be A casualty hit and a morale check. So casualty hit first you apply, and then morale test of 6. On that, he's going to fail that and go and be shaken in addition to. But he did survive, and he is blocking. That's all the good use I can find for this cavalry. All right, so time for movement. With the infantries, we shot with him, didn't we? I think we did. Okay, so first we're going to move. Shaken and low ammo, that's okay. We're going to move in here. Oh, wait a minute. Before we do that, he intends to move here. He can do a counter charge if he rolls his TCR or less. And so he rolls 5, will do it. Wait, no, that's not. I'm thinking cavalry counter charge. That's only with other cavalry, but he can do a what do you call this? A defensive charge? I forgot. Yes, this is an opportunity charge. And so he gets the weight, and this is the one time you resolve an assault before the assault phase. Well, let's get interesting. They are on the -2 column. Not a gimme for either one. Well, it's slated towards the attacker. But here we go. 5. So the attacker, which is this guy, because he did the opportunity charge, loses 1. So he'll just retreat 1. The interesting news is this stops him from moving. No matter what the outcome is. He goes shaken, and I wonder if he was supposed to be shaken from before. He did a charge somewhere earlier back there, I think, didn't he? So he should actually be disrupted. He should have been a column over too somewhere. I think so. I think I blew that one on that one. Oh well, I'm not going to sit here and wrestle with it. Yeah, so he's stuck there. Continuing our movement phase. The whole kit and caboodle is going to move right here. And be subject to fire. Oh, yes. This could be a counter charge again. Gosh, do I even want to do it though? No, he cannot countercharge. He's in a town, and it has to be all the area around, and both the attacker and the defender have to be in clear terrain. No, my mistake. He can attack from a town. It's just he has to be in a clear hex, and he is. Let's roll. Here we go. Okay. 10, he's not going to be able to do a counter charge. Nothing doing. And there will be no artillery defensive fire because he's at a 1 strength point and he's disrupted, so he's completely off the map. He is on canister fire. Let me double check that. According to my calculations, I believe he fires in 1 column, so he does actually get to pull off a shot. Fire. 3 and a 1 will be nothing. So I'm debating whether to bring these guys in here. That's a stream hex. Well, it's a road hex, but in fighting, it's going to be a stream hex, as best I can tell. And well, we'll go ahead and do it. Bring everyone up, and he's going to take 2 defensive fires, 1 from him, 1 from him. Remember, it's that 1 column thing they had over here. I can go ahead and just pop it over and roll for that. An 8 and a 4. The 8 is a morale test. The 4, however, is not going to do. Nope. Barely. It was almost enough, actually. So, but remember, we did have a cavalry in that spot there, and he could charge. Let's take a look. Yes, he can, and I suspect he probably would. So let's go ahead and let him do it. No, I changed my mind. That's a stream hex. Can't do it. Yep, can't do it. But let's bring the camera back over here. The 38th here certainly can fire. That's definitely what it's going to do. Here comes defensive fire. Potentially brutal here. Let's see. 7 and an 8 is going to be something. It sure is. That's going to be 7. A morale test +3. +3 to this is going to be an 11 on that morale. That is going to disrupt the brigade. That is going to 11 minus 6 is 5. That is going to disrupt the artillery as well. We have a cavalry unit up there that can charge. Let's see if they can do it. 2. Yes, they will. All right. In my mind, I haven't got anything really to charge. What I'm going to do is just move these guys right there. And that will be it for them. Now we are done with the movement, and we are at the assault phase. There's only going to be one assault, and that is going to be right here. I'm not going to use these guys as support. Well, maybe I should. Oh, they won't even factor in. So it's just going to be the 6 against this hex here, this brigade here. All right, what do we got? Actually, this is a very good assault for the French. And I just realized something. If you go down here, infantry in town gets all the defensive things when it comes to assault. Cavalry get no bonuses of any kind. So that's something to think about. I didn't have any infantry other than that one. To guard that town, but you know, whatever. So the French assault, and 10 on the 10 scale, and wow, that is just out of hand. It's could be a tough fight, but probably not. Back it down so you can see it. So we got to roll again. A what? Whoops. Yeah. So it is a tough fight. Okay. Did my camera just blink out there? What I was saying is that we have to roll against the cohesion rating. That's actually a 6, and this is a 7. And each rolls, and if they pass their roll, they inflict a casualty hit on the other. So the French try to pass theirs. They do, so they're going to end up inflicting a casualty hit on the Prussian hex. Now the Prussians must roll. They do not pass. That will inflict a casualty hit on this cavalry. And furthermore, because they failed their morale check, their first check, they're all going to take morale hits in addition. So this cavalry is going to go to disrupted, and the already disrupted artillery must make a break test at a 3. 2, he actually passes his break test, and he's going to end up retreating out of the town, and we'll move him back here. Remember that the headquarters is in there, but the cavalry unit does actually stay. This is a tough fight. So, in a sense, that although we did great damage on them, the French assault failed to take the hex. So that is technically a failed assault. Well, that was interesting, but we are down to our last chip, which is the Prussian Commander-in-Chief. That is going to be an easy one. First of all, we're going to rely on the artillery, and this game is really telling you the history that the gun is starting to rule the battlefield. And so, Klaus Kershaw is going to fire on this hex here. It's the only one he really can fire on. I guess I should point out that, yes, this activates, and we're going to put him in assault mode, and you'll see why in 2 seconds here. So that's going to put all these guys, just this little division here is going to be able to activate. Firing fairly high on here, and here it comes. Fire. 7.5 is going to do some damage, I do believe. Morale test +3. That's going to be an 8 on this morale die. That is going to do some damage. Okay, let's go. This first brigade is going to take I'm going to have to take a break test because they're disrupted and battle worn. And so, 5. And they are broken and removed. They are gone. Okay. The artillery unit underneath is going to become battle worn, and it has to take a break test. and it's not going to pass because it's already down to a 1. He'd have to roll a 1, basically. He does not. That is eliminated as well. That is huge fire. The Mitryus suffers the same fate. Now the movement phase, and these guys have been chomping at the bit to do this. It's gonna be 1, 2, 3. He's in there. He cannot use defensive fire on here. He is reinforcing Vionville. That is the end of the 7 p.m. turn, which is interesting because now it looks almost impossible for the French to dislodge them. I don't know if it's completely impossible, but it's looking grim. It's not impossible. So join us next time and see if they can pull it out for the 8 o'clock turn. Leave your comments, and thanks for watching.